Hello everyone, welcome back. Boyd here with you. Well, I'm here to announce another brand new build series here on our channel. This one I'm really excited about, you guys. I've been talking about this one for a while. This is the Fanhome 1/8 scale Back to the Future Delorean time machine. And this is just an iconic movie vehicle that millions of people around the world are in love with. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't built this sooner because I'm a big fan of this. And we're finally getting around to it, you guys. The opportunity came up to work with Fanhome on this one. So I'm super excited to work on this and take you through the entire build series. We're starting out today with our first two parts packs, you guys. We got parts packs 1 and 2 came in. We've also got these beautiful full color magazines and instruction guides. And I want to talk to you a little bit about what you get with these if you haven't ever done one of these type of a build before. So with our first shipment, we get these two full color catalogs that are chock full of information about the actual movie car itself, how the movie was made, and a whole bunch of other wonderful stories that you'll want to keep these after you're done with your entire build, guys, because these are just fantastic. Like I said, they're full color. They're really well done. All kinds of information about how the movie was made, the whole concept. And there's just, if you're a fan of this, you're just going to absolutely love this stuff, you guys. It's really cool. I've kind of perused through the whole thing here, and it's just awesome. I really, really love. You can see they've got these early concept drawings of the car and everything, and it's just really, really cool stuff. Definitely, if you're a Back to the Future fan, you'll definitely want to have this in your collection. It's just really, really neat. And you get an updated magazine every time you get a part shipment, and I really like the way they've done these instructions here. They're really clear, in full color, all blown up nice and big, so they're easy to understand. And you shouldn't have any trouble at all building this, you guys. And hopefully this little build series we're doing here will help you out if you're completely new to this. But again, these models come pre-painted, no glue required. There may be a few minor spots here and there where you may need to add a little dab of glue to hold something in place or whatever, but nothing major. You don't have to have a full set of modeling tools to work on these. And this is really nice for people who are not set up to do that and still want to have one of these wonderful models. And so everything is supplied, you guys. When you get your parts, you'll also get a screwdriver, the appropriate screws to hold everything together. And so it'll be a breeze to put it together, you guys. So I'll just start off here by saying we're going to show you the parts packs themselves here. We've got the front fender, we've got some of the tail light assemblies, we've got the rear part of the car here. You can just see by the scale of this how big it's going to be. Again, 1/8 scale. It's going to be a nice size. There's just a ton of detail packed into this model. They went to great lengths to capture all the detail and keep it really authentic. There's also some really awesome lighting in LED that we're going to be doing on this, all the way from the exterior of the car to the interior, the fully detailed cockpit, the flux capacitor, all the iconic stuff you think of when you think of the time machine. So I'm going to go ahead right now, you guys, and get all these parts unpacked. And I'm really excited. We're going to come back really quick here and start the first steps of the assembly. I'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody, I'm back with you, and I've got my parts unpacked, and we'll go ahead and take a look. I just want to give you guys a quick reminder that whenever you're opening up your parts packs, to be really careful. You've got these parts sitting in here, and some of these are really small and tiny and easy to lose, so just kind of handle with care. Everything is just sitting in these little trays here, and you don't want to lose anything, so I recommend working on top of a bench or something like that when you're opening these up in case something falls out. It won't get too far away. But we're ready to go here, you guys. Look at these beautiful parts. I just took a look at some of these. The paintwork on our rear fascia here, for example, I was really impressed with it. We've got a beautiful metallic finish on this and high gloss. It looks really beautiful. It's made out of die cast, so it's heavy. This model is going to be really nice and sturdy when it's all done. You can already tell. We've got the beautiful front and rear fascia parts here. Like I said, we've got the iconic out-of-time license plate, the tail light assemblies. We've got a screwdriver to put everything together, so you don't even need to bring your own tools. Everything is here, guys. This beautiful front fender. It's done in the, it has that exact stainless steel look, that brushed stainless steel look that the movie car had, so they captured that detail exactly. It looks like the real thing, and everything's here and ready to go, you guys. So let's go ahead and start with our assembly. I'm going to go ahead and move this other parts pack out of the way. It looks like we're starting with the the rear fascia on the vehicle. So let's go ahead and show you how the instructions take you through this. I'll try to keep these in the picture for the most part for you guys. We're starting off with our screwdriver here, and we're going to be putting these two parts together first. This is the rear fascia, taillight assembly, taillight housing area, and the lower part of the rear bumper. Okay, so we're going to be using some screws to put this together. So what you want to do, you guys, is you want to look at the instructions here, and you want to orient the parts the way they show that way you don't have any confusion about where everything goes, and you'll be able to line everything right up. Okay, so we're looking at everything from the back side, and it looks like we've got this bottom part here that kind of goes up like this and sits right in these little slots right here. You can see it just dropped right in. Okay, then we'll kind of put it down. Now, they want us to put 4 screws in here. They're calling for the BP screws, which are labeled. I already took those out of our little bag here, so I'm going to bring those out. Now, I keep a little, I go to the drugstore and buy these little pill containers, and that's what I save all the extra screws in. You get more than enough screws with each parts pack to do your work here, but you might want to hang on to a couple of these extra all the way through the build, just in case you might lose 1 or 2 of them. They're really small and they can fall or whatever, so you can store those in one of those little pill containers, and it works really, really well. Okay, so we're starting off here. We're going to be putting the first screw in, and you can see you've got different types of screw holes here, you guys, but we got the outer ones. The one that has the shoulder on it is the one that they want to put the screw into. Okay, so we're going to work with that and just do one at a time here. And what I like to do is I'll leave these a little bit loose until we get them all started. And this is a nice little magnetic screwdriver here too, you guys, so you don't have to struggle holding onto the screw. I'll give it a couple of turns there. That one started. And now we're on our 4th one. Make sure I'm staying in the picture for you guys. Okay, so once I tighten this one all the way down, we can tighten all these all the way up. Okay. Yep, I already got that one tight. Okay, so let's have a look from the front side. Beautiful, you guys. It's already looking like the Delorean just off the first step. So that's really, really cool. And yeah, the fit on this is excellent. No seams or big gaps or anything. Looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next step, you guys. Looks like we're dealing with the lights. All right, so we're going to bring this piece out here and orient it the same way it is in the picture. You can see they've got it looking at it from the back side here. And we've got these little lenses that need to go in there, so I'm going to pick those out. I'm going to probably have to get my tweezers here to do that. Get our parts out. Okay, we're going with that. We're going with all these little lenses. And even these are really nice, you guys. They're done in like transparent red, transparent orange, just like the real car. Okay, we've got all of that. And it looks like these are just kind of snapping in place for now, you guys. So we'll start off with this one on the far left. It goes in like this. Yeah, they have a nice kind of little press fit there. They fit right into that frame. All right, then we've got the middle one. Yeah, they fit in there really, really good. Okay, this one like that. And then we've got our white one at the very end. And there we have that, you guys. That looks great. Looks just like the real thing. Like I said, that's really, really cool. Okay, so now they're having us put that in. Now it's got like a It's got a slot that you can see on the far edge of the assembly here, and then it's got a hole that drops it in. We're obviously going to be holding this in place with a screw, so you kind of drop it in at an angle like that. Get it down in there all the way. Okay. I'm just going to hold it in place with my finger, and they're calling for a BP screw again for that one. All right. So we'll grab one of those. I have to hold this like that until we get it started here. Okay, got that tightened up nice. All right, and there we have it, you guys. Already looks like the Delorean in the back, doesn't it? Pretty cool. Okay, so let's flip to the next page of our instructions here and see what's next. All right, looks like we're going to be doing the out-of-time license plate. All right, so we've got that. We'll go ahead and get that out. And it looks like we've got a couple tiny little decals we got to put on. Oh wow, they've even got the edges of the letters here on this license plate are raised detail, you guys. Like, that's really cool. I thought that was just a flat decal, but that is extra detail that I didn't expect. They've gone all out on this, guys. I can already tell this is going to be fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and get this open. We've got a couple little registration stickers right down to the registration on the license plate that we've got to put on, you guys. That's pretty neat. All right, get those to come out of there. And let's see what we're looking at here, you guys. I'm going to take a look at these really quick with my magnifying glasses, because I don't know if you're getting more than one sticker here. We might have one that goes at the front. You might have to save two of these. Let me see if I can read this here. Okay, let me see if these will separate. Okay, one says, very tiny writing, you guys. One says California 1986. And I believe this one says August on it. Okay, so I think we're supposed to save two of these. One for the front and one for the rear. So let me see if these will separate. Yeah, it does. Okay, so let's see which one they want to go where. Okay, so this one goes on this side. All right. Get that on there. It's a small little decal, you guys. Got to handle it with care here. All right. Get it in just the right spot. Okay, then we'll go for the other one here. Okay. All right, and there we go. That extra little detail there is really, really cool. I really like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put these two back in the bag, and we'll save those for further on down the road here. Now the next step, I believe here, guys, we're going to be actually attaching that onto the we actually have a black part here, which is the license plate frame holder. So let's turn this around and orient it the way they've got it, like that. Okay. And that goes into place just like that. Okay. And this time we're using two of the AP screws, so I'll go ahead and get those out. Just put those right on our instruction sheet here. They show up nice and good that way. Okay, yeah, these are definitely smaller screws. Okay, one down, one to go. Okay, there's that assembly completed. Our beautiful out-of-time license plate, really cool. All right. Now we've got this little bracket that needs to go in place. It's kind of a clear part. There might be some lighting going on with that a little bit later on. And that attaches to the top of our bracket here. Just like this. And it's like the little lights for the license plate. That's pretty neat. Okay, and then we're using the AP screws for this one again. Let's work this back into place. And there we have it, you guys. That assembly's complete. Okay. So now we are looking at the last step here, guys, is going to be our another part of the rear fascia here with the Delorean logo on it. And let's just see. Okay, this just basically snaps into place, it looks like. Yep, that last little pop, and it just dropped right into place, you guys. I'll show you the part from a couple different angles here. We've got our screws put in the back. Everything looks great. So it looks like right now we're not putting this in place yet, but this is actually going to wind up right about here. And then we've got some more taillight work to be doing on the next step. Okay? So let me move these screws. And then we're going to go on to our next parts pack. Okay, so that concludes parts pack 1. And we'll go ahead and bring this in. Again, these full color booklets are awesome, you guys, and you do get when you subscribe to this this particular model, you get some extra gifts, and you'll see that when you go and visit the Fanhome website to sign up for this. You get a beautiful binder to keep all of these booklets in, so that's a really nice extra bonus too. Okay, so we're looks like we're beginning here with the front fender, driver's side front fender. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this pulled out. All right. We've got a little piece of molding that we're going to be putting on first, it looks like. All right, and these are the AP screws again, so these are the small screws. All right, get that put in place. Turn it over. And so I'm just going to use our existing screws. You do get the screws with the parts though, again guys, if you see what I mean, you're always going to get more than enough screws, but I'm just going to go ahead and use these ones that we already had since they're the exact same ones. We're going to be putting 2 of these in, looks like. Okay. Okay, so we'll turn it over and make sure it's all looking good. Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got this small little detail part. And it looks like it just press fits in from the outside. There is a screw hole there, but okay, yeah, they're calling for the AP screw on that one too. More of our, looks like more of the trim. Make sure I get that down in there all the way. Just check this, double check this, you guys. Yep, that's the way it goes. Okay, you got one big hole and one small. There we go, popped into place. Okay, and one of our AP screws. And there's our second part in place. Looking good. Okay, so we're over here and it looks like we're back to more taillight work, you guys. So the fender, I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in the package. Go ahead and get our little lenses out just like the first go around. Our framework. Okay, so we'll start off by putting this one in on the far right. Everything's fitting together just perfect. Everything in there nice and tight. Okay. And now we're repeating the same process. Oops, we lost one of our lenses there. There, I got it, you guys. Yeah, like I said, once it's down in there tight, it can't fall out. There's a framework behind that, okay? So now we'll flip it over. And let's see. Okay, they're calling for the bigger of the two screws again. The BP. So we'll use that one. Oop, I must have the wrong one there. It must. Okay, yeah, I got the smaller one. Yeah, you can tell by looking at them. All right. Okay. There we go. Looks great. I love it. Okay, so it looks like we're concluding here with putting the center section in with our license plate. Make sure it's down in there all the way tight. Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put our screw in now, and we're looking at this hole located right here. That hole's a little bit on the small side, so we might have to kind of push that in a little bit. There it goes. And one screw left. All right, everybody. Well, that concludes the assembly of our parts packs 1 and 2. And you can see this is already turning out excellent, you guys. I'm just kind of going through in my mind, looking at the scale of these parts and everything, how big this is going to be when it's done. And I'm just really, really impressed. I'm really impressed with the detail, the ease of assembly here. I can tell this is going to be a really fun project to work on. We're going to be able to make this turn out absolutely beautiful, you guys. This is just super, super cool. So I hope you're enjoying following along, you guys. Don't forget to check down below in the video description. There'll be a promo code link down there if you want to sign up and subscribe to this build yourself. I really hope you do. You can build along with me here, and we'll all enjoy putting this together at the same time. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We can kind of converse back and forth about feedback about how it's going for you and all that fun stuff. So this is really, really awesome, you guys. And again, I want to say a shout out to Fanhome for sending this out to us. Really appreciate that. And this has just been an excellent project to start here, you guys. I'm really impressed with it. So I guess we'll call it a wrap for this one, you guys. We're concluded with our first bit of assembly here. I'll be back very shortly when we get our next parts pack updates, and we'll continue on with the build from there. I'd like to say thanks for joining us. Thanks for all the subscribers, and we hope you'll follow along with this build. All right, everybody, that'll be a wrap for this one. Take care out there, and happy modeling, everyone.